never leave the house without the pack. Where my take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one in the NFC, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And now off to the races down the right side. Kenny Nwangu. Touchdown, Vikings. Call it 98 yards on the game's opening kick. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Prescott looks to throw right away. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott now. Able to hit his target Lamb. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Fourth down, Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Pollard. And he gets him a little bit closer. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Pollard will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Or might he go for it?
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? Third and goal. Prescott to throw it. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys march right down the field on the opening drive to take a first-quarter lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Play action now, Cousins. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. Cousins to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively,
just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Here's Madison running on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now Cousins. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how it... And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Kevontae Turpin, and deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. One of the linebackers has got it. Yeah, they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
First down, here's Cousins. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Cousins now. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Fourth down, Cousins. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. throwing the interception. Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
Just what they need, electric from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. Catch is made by Harry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. A first down throw for Cousins. And incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems
and he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Micah Parsons. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. N'Keal Harry from a yard out. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play. They go back to Pollard on second down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Here is 3rd and 5. Prescott now. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Second down, Pollard again. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we... Cooks motions to the left. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 38 yards. And the Cowboys have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the fourth quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. Point after here coming up. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Vikings 12.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On play action, Cousins. He lets one go deep for Addison. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing.